March is the time for emergency preparedness planning. With the recent storms tearing across the eastern half of the United States, including snow warnings in the north and tornado warnings that could follow the path of yesterday's storms that killed a dozen people, the staff at the Harrisburg Medical Center saved many lives yesterday when the tornadoes ripped through the area. Luckily, the staff was highly familiar with their emergency response preparedness strategies because of past warnings and threats they had prepared for. The staff received a 20-minute warning and jumped into action, moving the patients away from the windows and shutting the doors to the hallway. Just as they were securing the last reinforced door, the tornado hit and glass began breaking. Since the staff reacted so quickly, the hallway and doors protected the patients from the flying glass. Parts of the hospital will have to be rebuilt because it sustained so much damage. The same areas in the United States that were hit yesterday, causing so much destruction and death, are expecting more severe weather tonight, so stay alert. Emergency preparedness planning is very smart in the beginning of March because many of the weather stations are predicting more chances of tornado threats this month. Compared to the risk of tornadoes in February, March is typically a higher risk of severe storms and tornado threats. Emergency preparedness planning in March could range and help from making it a short time without power or water more comfortable to actually saving your life, so be prepared. During April and May, the threat of severe storms, hail, and tornadoes continually increases. Disaster preparedness could be the smartest thing you ever did, and if you ever had to use it, you will be glad you took the time to prepare in advance. Survival water filters are an important part of survival strategies because a lot of time, during or immediately after the disaster, water is one of the first necessities we lose access to. Water is also one of the most important elements for survival, so at the very least have a personal emergency water filtration device for each member of the family. It is also a good idea to have a couple of extra just in case you have additional people that are depending upon you, because circumstances can change quickly during or directly after a disaster. Time spent on emergency preparedness planning could be the most important time of your life, so take it seriously. Put together a list of the highest risk disasters you could be affected by first. Then, assemble everything you would need to handle those type of disasters. Gather supplies you would need during the disaster and in the aftermath of the crisis, along with first aid supplies. You and your family's life could depend upon it. www.bugoutReport.com